Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you how validation in SAP documents work. So the need of this would be to put control on important data entries to ensure the consistency and correctness of the data entered in financial accounting documents. Now for validation, what we need to do is to create a validation rule. The entered data is validated according to that validation rule. The data is posted after it is validated as per the rule. The validation rules are defined by using Boolean logic. When we define a validation rule, the system checks that validation rule to ensure that it is syntactically correct. You can also define the result of non-compliance with the validation rule. For instance, you can specify that a message is issued, but user can continue processing. You can also force the user to correct the error before processing can continue. Beside financial accounting, you can also use validation rule in cost accounting and asset accounting. Now, you can assign several steps with one validation instead of creating individual validations per step. This I will show you when we will be configuring the validation. The maximum number of steps possible in one validation are 999. We also have a transaction code OB28 and we have two menu paths for this one transaction. Let me just directly take you to my easy access screen. Okay. So now this is my easy access screen, and for validation, we'll just go to our IMG's reference menu. So SPRO, here we have reference IMG. Under this, we have financial accounting, account receivable and payable. Under this, we have business transaction, and this transaction we can view or go to by performing it in two ways. Like we can go by using incoming invoices credit memos or by outgoing invoices credit memos, but the result or the transaction is same. The transaction code is OB28. So under this, we have make and check document setting. The third number is validation in accounting documents. So let's consider a business scenario for validation. A very simple business transaction is a cash and bank transaction if we want to deposit cash or we want to withdraw cash from bank. Now here the validation that I want to put is to assign a business area to my cash account. So in this scenario, let me just take my company call point would be the line item, because the business area that I need to assign to my cash account is my line item entry. And here I need to give BAC val. I'll just assign a new validation. I need to create it. So how we create it? Now we need to give a name, validation of business area, and then we need to define few steps or insert steps. Now there are three major steps that we need to assign for our business scenario. Also earlier we discussed that we can like we can assign several steps for one validation. So here we have like the step number one. Step number one, we can assign several steps up to 999. Okay, so three major steps we need to follow. First is prerequisite. So our prerequisite is cash account. We'll just find the cash account. We have GL account in here, and we'll assign our requisite GL account. So 301 is my cash account. If you want to see, we can search it from here. So this 301 is my cash account. So this is my prerequisite. The next is to check the business area. And the business area that I need to assign is BR01, that is North. And the last step is message. So under this, we'll define a new message. Validation of BA for cash. And just save it. So the message is saved. And we can enter our message number, that was 006 here, and enter. And we can save it. So now save and generation successfully completed. We'll just go back and here validation of BA is created. One more thing we need to do is to activate it. So in this, we just need to click on search and we'll choose this one, activate, and we'll save it. Now we will check our validation process by going to a transaction FB50 by doing our cash transaction. $23. I'll choose my cash account 301. As I'm depositing cash, the cash will be credited. 303. I'll debit with 2000 and enter. So now the information that is coming, validation of BA for cash, because this is what we have entered in our validation. In normal situation, it would not show. If we do not give any validation, it will not show. So now what we need to do is to enter the business area. In case we enter wrong business area, for example, as you guys remember, we have assigned BR01 in our validation rule. But in case I just give BR02 and enter, it will show the error validation of business area. Enter. I will just change it to BR01 and now enter. Just go back and try to simulate it. So now it will simulate it. And we can see that our business area BR01 is freezed. I'll just go back, simulate again, and save it. Now my document is created. So this is how we can do the validation in SAP. Thank you all for listening. Have a really good day.